Good morning. Sorry this is coming to you so late. I've had a very busy past couple days and I feel like a month. But this is me at 6:30 in the morning. So I'm going to try to look awake for you and get this done so you can get it quickly this morning. Okay, so cycle 1, week 3, we were talking about the Hebrew Empire in geography. So we did it to the tune of The Blind Man Builds His House Upon a Rock. So I did Judah, Israel, Phoenicia, Judah, Israel, Phoenicia, Judah, Israel, Phoenicia, Hebrew Empire. Sea of Galilee, Jordan River, Dead Sea, Sea of Galilee, Jordan River, Dead Sea, Sea of Galilee, Jordan River, Dead Sea, Hebrew Empire. So Judah is on the bottom, and then Israel's above that, and Phoenicia is at the very top. And then the seas, so in the blind man builds his house upon the rock, and the waters come down. The Sea of Galilee's on the top, and then so it goes Sea of Galilee, and then the Jordan River, and then at the bottom is the Dead Sea. So Sea of Galilee, Jordan River, Dead Sea, and so on. For English, we went to math next because they needed to burn some energy. And so for the fives this week, we just got a partner and we did some cross motions because I was trying to work both sides of their brain, and we high-fived across while we did the math facts. We just skip counted because I'm getting up into these higher math facts. It's just too much for them. So practice that at home. Maybe we'll try to do at least one round saying the math facts while we're sitting, and then we'll get up next week. But I need some ideas for how to get through all of those. So if you have any, I'd love to know. And then for the sixes, we just skip counted and we did something. Oh, we stood on one leg while we were doing it, and then we flipped over to the other side and we stood on the other leg, and just skip counted again a few times, and that was pretty much it. I don't think we did anything else with that. For prepositions, we had prepositions the next 6 in English. So we did among, amid, along, amid, among, around, at, atop. Okay, so for along, I did along the arm, amid, like we're in a group, among, a small group, around, at, atop. So we did that several times with the hand motions. We tried to do it really fast. The boys had to show me how to slow it down on my phone. So we slowed it down and then we sped it up, and we tried to do it really fast. They liked that. And I'm sure that they loved that I did not know how to do that, and they did. For science, what are some parts of an animal cell is what we did. And so we just did signs. We signed the letters, and so we did nucleus, cytoplasm, let me look, vacuole, and we did mitochondria, and we did cell membrane. So this isn't a sign, but I just did the outer edge, I thought this was good for the outside of the cell. And then for Golgi bodies, we just shook our bodies. And trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, for nucleus, so it's kind of, my thumb's in there, so nucleus is the very center. That cytoplasm, I just talked about how that's, what keeps everything all together in there. The vacuole is kind of like a vacuum. It sucks all the waste and stores it all in one spot. The mitochondria was like the mighty powerhouse of the cell. And then the cell membrane, the outside, and then the Golgi bodies. Okay, so let me see. What else did we do? We did history. We did the Greek gods, Roman gods. And so I'm still learning the song, and I'm not going to sing it to you, but you can get it on CC Connected, or see the CC Lite app if you're using that. But I just used these. I made these. I found this, and I used these cards that match them, and so I just went through and I said what each of them are. So Zeus and Jupiter were the king of the gods, and so I went through and I just matched each of them and showed them how they were similar. We talked about where they came from, how they came out of like that Indus River Valley region, or Fertile Crescent area, and so how that idea came from the same place, and so that's why they were similar in meaning. So Hera, the goddess of marriage, was similar to Juno. Ares and Mars were the god of war. Aphrodite and Venus were the goddess of love. Hermes and Mercury were messengers of God. Oops, I grabbed two. Athena and Minerva were goddess of wisdom. Gods of wisdom, or goddess. And Poseidon and Neptune were gods of the sea. So we went through those. We attended to the names. We matched them, all the Greek gods, all the Roman gods. And we played a little matching game with them. And yeah, that was good. That was fun. I'm glad I did that. For Latin, we did the noun endings, first declension noun endings. And so I made this little chart, or found this little chart, and I printed this off for them. So let me show you, just so you can see it, and then you can put to cite that sound. So we did it, that little song. So we did I, 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 singular first declensions. And so, like in duh, I, and I just took one finger because we did singular, and I, like in drum, and then like you're sticking your tongue out, So singular first declensions. Then we did plural first declensions, and so same as over here, starts with I, but we did two. So we did I because it's plural. Arum, is, like in geese, as, and then is. So, and somebody said this was like with a s, as. So, again, we did I, arum, is, as, is. I, arum, is, as, is. I, arum, is, as, is. Plural first declensions. Is that it for timeline? We just went through the next ones, and I showed them signs, but these boys are not wanting any part of signs at all, or hand motions rather. So I'll show them to you. If you want to do them with them, you can. I did Hinduism in India, the Binti dot. I did Phoenicians and the alphabet, and then I did the alphabet signs. I did an O for Olmecs of Mesoamerica, Israelite Exodus, and I made a D, Desert Wanderings, Israelite Conquest and Judges, then Greek Dark Ages, Israel's United Kingdom. Okay, I think that's it, guys. So I hope this is helpful to you. I'm just going over and seeing if I missed anything, and I think that's it. For art, we did upside down elephants. So they flipped it over. They did such a good job. We have artists in the class for sure. Some of them didn't think that they came out very good, but they did. And so this is what they were trying to replicate. We just started at the top and we covered a paper and we just worked our way down. Some of them like missed that these were supposed to connect, and so some of their lines ended up a little short, but I did encourage them to just go back and then, you know, just fill in if they missed anything, but they came out so good. A couple of them wanted to watercolor them, which is what we planned to do, so we did it on nice watercolor paper, and I think 2 of them brought it home to do a watercolor. So if they need a visual of what mine looks like so that they can go back and watercolor theirs, or they just want to be really unique about it, it's entirely up to them. How they want to do it is fine with me. Just bring it back. That would be good. And let's see. For science, we went outside and we talked about how animals protect themselves in nature, and so we dug a hole in the ground and we did experiments testing the temperature in the ground and above the ground and how the sun affects that and what animals do in those scenarios. And the kids were just spot on. They got it. And then we talked about blending and camouflage and how their coloring and their environment changes and protects them, and so, or doesn't protect them. And so those were a lot of fun. We threw little pipe cleaners of all different colors in a little plot of space, 20-foot, 20 by 20 plot of space. And that was that. So, all right, guys, this is 20 minutes long. So I'm going to, or not 20, 12. So I'm going to let you go. But I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, does anybody need these? I know a couple of you don't have these cards yet. So Hinduism in India, Phoenicians in the alphabet, Olmecs of Mesoamerica, Israelite Exodus and Desert Wanderings, Israelite Conquest and Judges, Greek Dark Ages, Israel's United Kingdom. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. I hope it's smooth and you have fun with your kiddos. Bye.